We want to welcome you here to the home of the Bulldogs. Saturday morning championship game here in the Border Conference Championship. We're excited the two teams going to meet today and battle it out. We have the middle school from Hobbs, the Highland Bears here today versus the Artesia 8th grade girls, calling the Bulldogs here in Artesia. As both teams are on the court warming up right now. I got the sheet in front of me, had the wrong side. Highland comes in today undefeated. I believe they're 13-0 on the season. And coming in with 6 players on their roster today. So these girls are going to be in shape, and they have so far taken down everybody they have played so far this year. The Artesia girls come in with 1 loss on the year, but have rolled through the tournament, defeating those they have faced to get to the championship game today. And the Artesia girls have 15 girls on their roster, and I know the Coach Crandall does a good job of getting all them in and getting some playing time. So as we're getting ready here, we got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds before we start the festivities. 10 o'clock, game time. The girls will be going at it, championship game, and then right after this game, the Artesia boys will be taking on the middle school out of Clovis called Gaddis, and they are the Cubs, as both of those teams come in undefeated today on the year, and they will go head-to-head in the championship for the boys' 8th grade Border Conference Championship. So we've got a great lineup today, both these games, girls first and then the boys. So as always, thank you for tuning in on KSVPTV.com. We appreciate you watching if you're not able to be here. We got 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, got a great crowd gathering here in the gym already, and I'm sure there'll be more trickling in as the game gets going and the boys game comes. So as always, thank you for watching here on KSVP TV. This is Robbie Ballou, and we're going to have the call for you today in this championship game. We're getting set for the announcement of the players and the national anthem. And as we do, I'm looking to my left, and we've got the Hobbs Eagles over here, cheerleading squad on the Hobbs Eagles. I'm going to do that. I knew I was going to do that. The Highland Bear cheerleaders here to cheer their team on. I know you're watching online, but you can see the Artesia girls got their white jersey, white shorts, Hobbs black jersey, black shorts, as we're getting everything lined up and ready to go for the beginning of this game. Coming into today, the Artesia girls got a bye as they were seeded number 1, and they defeated Tuesday Yucca and moved on to the semifinal round. Highland defeated Gaddis in that quarterfinal round to move on. And then Artesia Thursday defeated Houston to move to this championship game, and Highland defeated Berindo to move on to today's game. In the boys bracket, the Artesia boys defeated Highland in the quarterfinal round, and Gaddis defeated Berindo in the lower half of the bracket. And then Artesia defeated Houston on Thursday, and Gaddis defeated Taylor to move to the championship game today. So that's how these teams arrived here through the conference after the seeding, and I believe all 4 of these teams were seeded number 1 and have made it to the championship game. Let me check that. Yep, the girls were, and that's true. All number 1 seeds are in the championship game today. So they are congratulating each team for making it here so far. appreciate the fans and everybody is here and supporting all things Bulldogs. Again, KSVP TV, where the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs always come to play. So we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll be back with the lineups. All right, taking the court today for the Highland Bears will be number 2, Alexa Bell. She is a forward. Number 4, Eliana Armitage. She is a guard. Number 11, Madison Zepeda. She plays guard. Rosie Cavanis, number 12. She plays forward. Kayla Gonzalez, she plays center. She wears number 13. And number 40, Riley Martin, and she is a forward. As I mentioned, they've got 6 girls here, so we'll see how it goes today. They are coached by Daniel Decker and Kelly Harrison. For the Artesia Bulldogs today, wearing number 11, playing guard, is Kirkland Miller. Number 12, guard, Nicole Duncan. Number 13, forward, Ashton Kraft. Number 14, guard, Jenna Whitmire. Kaylee Padilla plays guard, and she wears 15. Aubrey Edwards, she also plays guard and wears number 21. And we got forward, Lily Klingshern, number 22. Zayda Greer is a forward, wearing number 23. And then number 24, guard, Abriana Zamaron. And then playing guard to wear number 25 is Brooklyn Ivins. Demery Howard is a forward for the Bulldogs, wearing number 31. Miranda Perez plays guard. She'll wear number 32. Cashlyn Bustamante is a post. She has number 33 on her jersey. And then number 34, Maddie Smith plays guard. And number 35, Peyton Barella, she plays post. They also have managers Leslie Molina, Michelle Loya, and the coach is Casey Crandall. Starting for the Bulldogs is number 13, Ashton Kraft. Number 14, Jenna Whitmire. Number 15, Kaylee Padilla. Number 24, Zamaron. And number 35, Peyton Barella. So there's your starters for the Bulldogs today, and I'll get the starters for the Bears as they come out onto the floor. All right, officials take the floor, and we are good to go. Got the boys basketball team on my right over here. You probably can't see them on the camera, but they're on the first and second row ready to cheer on their friends to the championship. Don't see the other teams yet. All right, taking the floor for the Bears. Bell, Zepeda, Cavanis, Gonzalez, and Armitage. Here's the tip. And the Bulldogs come away with that. And up and good is Kaylee Padilla for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs go up 2-0. Quickly down the court of the Bears. There's a long three, and that's good. Zepeda hits a three for the Bears. Needs some help. Get it to Whitmire in half court. Then it's going to be Bear basketball, so little confusion on the Artesia girls in there as Barella went to inbound it and didn't have any help as the full court press was on from the Bears. So the Bears will inbound and walk it across the half court. Zepeda playing guard. Armitage will drive the basket, and she's fouled by Barella. So good drive by Armitage. First team foul. on the Bulldogs. And the first free throw is up, rolls around, gets a shooter's touch, and goes in. So the Bears lead 4-2. Second free throw is good. Bears lead 5-2, and they put on the full court press. There's a steal by Armitage. Quickly gets it to Zepeda. Her long three is off the front of the rim, will go out of bounds. So the Bears not afraid to shoot the three, and then also driving the lane hard. See that early on here, 5:21 left here in the first period. We get the press break on right now. Padilla loses the handle, gets it to Bell. Her layup is no good, and two Bulldogs fought for the rebound, Whitmire and Kraft, and goes out of bounds on them. So it'll be Bear basketball under their goal. Quickly inbound, looking to drive is Armitage, and she does. She puts up a little drop off the glass. Nice shot by her. Bears lead 7-2. And this full court press will be interesting. I haven't seen one against the Bulldogs yet. There's a foul called on number 11, Zepeda. Whitmire will inbound. First team foul on the Bears. Work it down low. Whitmire up top again on the right wing. She drives into the paint. Kicks it out for the long threes. No good. Rebound by Bell. And she throws it away. They were trying to get that fast break going and unable to do it. So Bulldog basketball. Barella will inbound for the Bulldogs and having a hard time again getting it in, but she does get it in to Padilla. Quickly to Kraft, puts it up, shot is blocked. Wow. I tell you what, Armitage plays hard as she dove out of bounds, tried to get that ball and went into the bleachers, and they're checking her out. I believe she'll be okay as she gets up and will be helped to the bench. Good hustle by that young lady. Coming in to replace her will be Riley Martin, number 40. So it will be Bulldog basketball. Bears lead 7-2, 4:31 left here in the first period. Whitmire will inbound. Get it to Zamaron. Go the right side to Padilla. Work it inside to Barella. The layup is good. Nice pass from Padilla to Barella. 7-4 Bear lead. Zepeda. Oh, the long three by Bell, no good. Bulldogs quickly down the court to Whitmire, and her layup is up and no good. Fighting for the rebound. Whitmire, I thought came away, but she didn't, but saved from out of bounds. Whitmire gets it. She's looking to go up. Pass underneath, no good, but there's a foul. Bulldogs fighting hard under the basket for those rebounds. And that foul is going to be called on number 2, Alexa Bell, her first foul, second team foul. And Peyton will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is up and nothing but net. So we got subs coming in for the Bulldogs. That'd be Ivins, Howard, Duncan, and Miller, and we'll have another one after this free throw. Barella's second free throw is no good. Rebound by Zepeda quickly down the left side, and they're going to call a foul on Nicole Duncan. And we'll get Bustamante in for Barella. Bears lead 7-5, 3:49 left here in the first period. Zepeda guarded by Duncan, goes around her on the left side, drops on left baseline, shot's no good, rebound is Martin, her shot's no good, and we're going to have a foul, a push in the back on number 13, Gonzalez. third team foul, first foul for her. Bulldogs will inbound, and there's no full court press now. They've backed out of that. Duncan across half court, gives it to Miller on the left side. To Bustamante, nice pass in the paint, nothing there. To Ivins, she'll put it up, no good. Rebound Howard, no good. Rebound Bustamante, rolls around, no good. Fight for the ball, and a jump ball. Ivins and Cavanis. Bulldogs have the possession arrow. So Miller will inbound under the Bulldog basket. She quickly gets it to Howard. Comes up top to Ivins, nothing there. Trying to get it down low on the post, but unable to do that, and they're going to call jump ball. So really trying to work those posts underneath, as Artesia does have a little bit of size advantage. Seven to 5, Bears lead the Bulldogs. 3:09 left in the first period. Zepeda dribbling around the left side, gets it to Armitage. Down the right side to number 12. Her shot is blocked. Cavanis. Yeah. They called Bulldog ball, but it was blocked, so refs do a good job working together. And we're going to have a full timeout by the Bears. So we're going to take one, too. Be back with more action. Bulldogs 5, Bears 7. Welcome back, KSVPTV.com. Thank you for watching today. Border Conference Championship action here. Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play. Lady Bulldogs taking on the Bears out of Highland. Bears will inbound the ball. There's a long three, and that's good. Actually, it's just two. Well, they gave her three. They did give her three. I believe that was by Zepeda. Her second three. Bears take the lead 10 to 5, 2:48 left here in the first period. Ivins will inbound to Duncan. Miller on the left side, try to get it under the post. Howard saves it under the basket. Kicks it up high to Miller. She'll put up a three. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound, Bustamante, no good. And Howard with the shot, no good. Howard again with the rebound and shot, no good. And Bears come down with the rebounds, and that's number 2. Bell fought hard for that. Boy, the basket's just not, ball's not falling for the Bulldogs right now. There's this drop step. Armitage, but they called her for traveling. Good defense by the Bulldogs. It's good to see her back in the game as she went hard into the bleachers and sat down for a little bit. So glad she's back. Duncan looking to come around the left side, but being denied. Then she's trapped, and there's going to be a jump ball. Boys, Highland Bears are very tenacious on their defense. So possession arrow did go to the Bulldogs. Duncan again trying to get the high post. Goes to Howard. Her layup is up and no good. Well, we just can't get it into the basket. But Howard got that rebound and was fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And I couldn't tell who that foul was on. I missed it. It is the 4th team foul on the Bears. Bulldogs have 2. Demery Howard will step to the line. High arch and does not make the first one. As we have 4 new Bulldogs checking in. Padilla, Klingshern. I'll get them as they turn and face me. I think Perez also, it is. Miranda. And Kraft came back in, and then we got Whitmire waiting to come in for Howard. Second free throw for Howard. Up and off back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Perez, though. Gets it into Klingshirn, and she's going to be fouled, as the coach doesn't like the call over there. And I missed that foul also, but it is the 15th foul on the Bears. Whitmire going to inbound under the Bulldog basket. Gets it to Padilla. Her shot's no good. Rebound Perez for the Bulldogs. Gets it back to Padilla. She'll drive in. Loses the handle on it. And we're going to have a tie-up on the ground. And possession will go to the Bears. Bears lead the Bulldogs 10-5, 1:42 left here in the first period. Championship action here. Tried to feed it inside to Bell, loses the handle, and foul is called. Fans didn't like that, but that was a tough foul. So they got a number 33, but I'm going with 13. That's Gonzalez checking in for Martin. So the Bears quickly look to shoot, and she does. Zepeda, long three. Hits and bounces around the top of the basket. She's already hit 2 today. Not afraid to shoot that 3. Bulldog basketball as Padilla will bring it across half court. Work it inside to Kraft, trying to get it to Klingshirn, and loses the handle on it. But they're just clogging up that middle. It's hard to pass in there. Armitage does a good job getting it back to Zepeda, back to Armitage. She'll look for the 3. She shoots it, and Whitmire fouls her on that 3. So she'll go to the line to shoot 3. The shot was not any good, so Coach Crandall will have a talk with Jenna over there about going up to block the ball, but don't land into her after the shot. Armitage already has 4 points in the game. Going to get 3 free throws here. First one is no good. So after a fast beginning for both teams, it's slowed down a little bit here on the scoring at least. As that second free throw is no good. And we'll line it up and do it again for the third one. That is up and rolls around and is good. Bears 11, Bulldogs 5. Tipped out of bounds by Armitage. She is all over the court. The Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs getting their inbound press break, and they're not in the press, so Padilla picked up top. Get it to Whitmire. Whitmire will drive the right side. Oh, they just got hands all over it. Whitmire saves it from going out of bounds. Get it to Kraft. Kraft will get it to Padilla. She'll drive. She'll shoot. No good. Padilla will chase it down on the baseline. We got to go help her out as Klingshirn. Oh. So the Bears do a good job of getting 2 girls and trapping. And the Bulldogs are moving, but they're not moving towards her to help her out. So I see the coaches over there, Bulldog coaches, talking about it. 30 seconds left here in the first period. Bears lead the Bulldogs 11-5. Zepeda slowly just coming across, picked up by Whitmire. Armitage comes, sets a pick. They'll get it to Bell. Back to Zepeda. Her 3 is up and no good. Fight for the rebound, and Armitage comes down with it. 6 seconds left. Zepeda to Armitage. Looks for the 3. She'll drive the paint instead. Put it up. No good, but she is fouled. So with 0.4 seconds left, she will go to the line and shoot some more free throws. free throw is up and no good. Score remains 11-5 Bears. Second free throw, up and no good, and that will be the end of the first period. So after one, the Highland Bears lead the Artesia Bulldogs 11-5. We're going to take a break, be back with second quarter action right after this. All right, second quarter action here, Border Conference Championship. That pass is stolen away. I got my papers everywhere by Bell. Zepeda with the three, and that's good. That's her third three-pointer of the game. Gonna have to come out and guard her on those. Zamron handed off to Miller. Looks like we'll do a weave here a little bit. And there's a foul on number 11. Zepeda, that's her second foul. Bears lead now 14-5 after that three-pointer by Madison. Ivins will inbound for the Bulldogs. Get it to Zamron. Come around the left side and get it to Miller. Her three-pointer is up and off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. And Armitage comes away with it, gets it to Zepeda, tries to drive, and blocked by Howard. Good job. And a long three by Bell is up and no good. Rebound fought for. Howard will come away with it for the Bulldogs. She'll get it to Zamron, and there's a foul. Oh, on Zepeda again. That's her third foul. And that's a 1-on-1 as we're down the bonus. 17th foul, and the coach is going to call Zepeda over there. She's got 3 fouls in the second quarter. 4:59 left second quarter. And that'll bring in Gonzalez for Zepeda. Zamron will step the line to shoot the 1-and-1 for the Bulldogs. First free throw's up, no good. She gets the rebound. She puts it back up. That's no good. And rebound by Howard is blocked. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Kirkland will go inbound for the Bulldogs. Looking underneath. There she is. Howard with the layup, and good. Nice design play by the Bulldogs. Good job by Miller to be patient and wait for that to happen as she opened up right under the basket, got the pass and laid it up. Bulldogs 7, Bears 14. Boy, it's going to be a one-man show right now as Armitage just drives in the paint, shoots it no good, and we got a foul called on Armitage. And that'd be the 8th team foul, so it'll be 1-and-1. I believe Ivins will go shoot that. It's only the first foul I have on Armitage. I have missed some, but Zepeda comes back in the game for Cavanis and the Bears. Brooklyn will step to the line. Shoot the front end, the 1-on-1, rolls around, no good. Rebound, Howard, taken away from the backside. Zepeda gets that, heads down the left side. Finds a wide open Martin, who misses a shot. Rebound for the Bears by Armitage, guarded by Zamaron. There's a long three by Bell, no good. Rebound fought for, shot by Bell's no good, and then we have a jump ball. Bears lead 14-7, 4:15 left here in the second period. The Bear basketball under their basket. They'll inbound to Armitage, guarded by Zamaron, get it to Zepeda. Nothing there, so Bell will take a three. No good. Howard fighting for the rebound. She does come down with it, gets it to Ivins down the left side, looking for a breakaway with Barella. Her shot is up and good. Good job by Peyton. Boy, she had to get that ball, control it, spin around, and shoot that, and there'll be a 30-second timeout taken by the Bears. Again, as always, thank you for watching on KSVP TV today. Second quarter action here in the Border Conference Championship game between the Artesia Bulldogs and the Highland Bears. Following this game, immediately following this game, the Artesia boys will be taking on the middle school out of Clovis, Gaddis. Both teams coming in undefeated. So we're going to have another great game right after this one. So that was Peyton Barella's 5th point today. As it cut the lead to 5. Bears 14, Bulldogs 9. Just waving at everybody walking in front of me here as we're waiting on the teams to line back up and go. So it will be Bear basketball. Great crowd has made its way in here for this Saturday morning championship game. Zepeda will just get it on the right side to Bell. Bell gets it back to Zepeda, guarded by Ivins. Goes around Brooklyn, drives it in over Howard, and good. Nice shot by Zepeda. That is her 11th point today. Oh, Zamaron loses the handle on it. She was going to the right side over there to get it to Miller. Got a new 5 for Artesia. Duncan, Padilla, Whitmire, Bustamante, and Kraft will come in for the Bulldogs. Well, I don't have to call too many subs for the Bears. Bell looked to drive, cut off by Duncan. Try to cross-court pass, and Bustamante gets a hand on that and knocks it out of bounds. The Bear basketball right in front of the Artesia fans. Get it to Zepeda, guarded by Whitmire. Try to go around Padilla, unable to do that. But she backs up, puts up the shot, and she makes it. Bears 18, Bulldogs 9. Duncan. Being hounded at the top of the court. Will get it to Kraft, who loses the handle, but it goes to Whitmire. Whitmire will drive. Baseline cut off there. Gets it. I tell you what, Duncan will take the 3. Off front of the rim, no good. Whitmire in for the rebound. Puts up a shot, and she fouled. Good job by Jenna as she went right between 2 Bears underneath that were waiting on the rebound. Went right between them to get that rebound. Good hustle by her. And I missed who the foul was on. If I can't see their hands, I can't get it because they're not putting them on the scoreboard. But Whitmire will step to the line to shoot 2 because she was in the act of shooting. She misses the first one. The official waved in the sub, but Duncan had already come in, and then he couldn't figure out where the sub was because he missed her coming in. She was too quick for him. Second free throw by Jenna is up and good. Bulldogs 10, Bears 18. Oh, good job by Padilla. She tried to steal that, and then she comes to try to get it again. She can't. Driving the lane and throwing it away is Armitage. Bulldog basketball, 2:35 left here in the first half. Duncan picked up at half court by Bell, and she pokes that ball away. Duncan gets it back. Going to get it to Padilla. Oh, and then it's a free ball. Bell breakaway. Duncan's following her. Bell loses handle and goes out of bounds. And the fans are wanting a call for pushing the back, and there's no call there. It'll be Bulldog basketball. As Gonzalez will check in for Bell for the Bears. 2:19 left here in the first half. Bustamante inbound to Duncan. She'll get it to Whitmire on the right side. Look to drive against Armitage. Get down that baseline. Nothing there. Armitage actually takes the ball away from her on the dribble. Quickly down the court. Chased by Jenna, and then Jenna fouls her. That's the 6th team foul on the Bulldogs. 6. Number 14? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Jenna Whitmire. Thank you. Jean's helping me here. When it's out in the middle of the court, I can tell. It's under the basket. It's hard. Zepeda, guarded by Whitmire, puts up a 3, and they're going to call a foul here on a pick by Armitage. As she'll come around and try to free up Zepeda for the 3, and she's moving when she said at that time and was called for it. So the coach helps the official out on that call. Duncan underneath to Kraft. Her shot is up and good. Good job by Kraft. Good pass by Nicole. Bulldogs 12, Bears 18, 1:50 left here in the first half. Armitage with the long 3, almost went off the glass and in. It rolled around and then came out. And the Bears knock it out of bounds as Bell checks in for the Bears, and we got a fresh 5 for the Bulldogs. And that will be Perez, Ivins, Howard, Zamaron, and Klingshirn. Zamaron being hounded by Bell. Gonna have to come help her out. And timeout called by the Bulldog. Oh, they're gonna call a foul first. Thought they called a timeout, but they called a foul on number 2, I believe. We'll see if that comes into play later. We'll see if I was right. But it is the 10th foul. And the Bulldogs did call a timeout. I don't know, they're talking about it now. Nope, so they're going to line it up. So don't need the timeout because the foul was called. Zamaron will step to the line for the Bulldogs to shoot, and they are in the double bonus, so she'll get 2. First free throw is up, and no good. One of these championship games, that's about the 5th or 6th free throw the Bulldogs have missed. Those are going to make a difference. Second free throw, and she did it again, but this one's good. She acts like she's going to shoot, pulls it back down, and boy, the girls have a hard time not going in the lane on that. Quickly down the court of the Bears. Armitage goes up for the shot, and she is fouled. And that foul is called on, it's like 32, Perez. Her first foul. 7th team foul, but she was in the act of shooting, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Armitage has 5 points so far in the game. She misses the first free throw. Bulldogs trying to cut into this lead of 5 points that the Bears have before the half. Be good to see them come and at least tie this up or get a little lead before half. That second free throw is no good. Rebound by Bell. Get it in the corner to Zepeda, guarded by Howard. Back up top to Bell. Whitmire picks her up there. Oh, almost stolen by Perez. Armitage looking to drive, cut off by Whitmire. 1:12 left here in the half. She looks to go around, nothing there, cut off by Perez. Boy, it's a moving screen. Yeah, they got moving screens all day long as Bell's just moving in front of the Bulldogs. So referee's doing a good job of picking that up. That is the third foul that I have on Bell. Zamron will take the inbound pass from Ivins. Come around the left side, get it to Ivins. Looking to drive in. She loses the handle quickly to Zepeda. Drives in for the layup. It's up and it's good, and she's fouled. And that foul, I believe, is on Perez. Yep, number 32. That's her second foul. As Zepeda will go to see if she can finish off the play. Zepeda so far in the game has 15 points in the game so far. That free throw's no good. Rebound by Bell, quickly to Armitage. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound by Klingshire, gets it to Howard. Breakaway for the Bulldogs. And stolen from behind as Armitage hustled down the court, just knocked it away, so the Bulldogs will inbound under their basket. And Brooklyn will go out of bounds to inbound for the Bulldogs. 20-3, the Bears lead. Underneath to Howard, turns around and tries to shoot it. Unable to get that shot off. Zepeda comes out with it. Howard picking her up. 27 seconds left here in the half. Oh, Howard fouls her. Trying to reach around her, and Zepeda's a little too quick for that. First foul on Demery. But that will send Zepeda to the line, as that's the 18th foul on the Bulldogs. So Zepeda has 15 of the 20 points for the Bears, and she's going to the line again to shoot, as Martin will check in for Cavanis. It's going to be a 1-on-1. First free throw is up and no good. Rebound, fought for. Chased down by Ivins. Oh, tried to get it to Howard and it goes out of bounds. Be Bear basketball. 18 seconds left in the first half. Bears lead 20-13. Tough inbound here. Try to get it to Armitage. They do get it to her. She'll drive right baseline, back it back out. Zepeda up top, guarded by Ivins and Perez. And Bell with the ball, looking, 7 seconds left. Get it to Armitage. She'll put up the three. No good. Rebound Howard. 1 second, and that's the half. Well, after one half of play here in this Florida Conference Girls Championship game, the Highland Bears lead the Artesia Bulldogs 20-13. We'll be back with second half action in a bit. We are about to begin the second half here on KSVP TV. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Bulldog basketball today, championship action. Artesia girls taking on the girls out of Hobbs. And the Bears are leading the Bulldogs right now 20-13 at half. So we'll see what the coaches talked about at halftime, what adjustments have been made. And championship is on the line here, 2 quarters left. Bulldog basketball as Zamaron crosses half court. Tries to get to Whitmire, taken away by Armitage and then fouled by Zamaron. That foul was on Zamaron. I have it as her first. Cepeda looking to drive. Puts up a long 3 off front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Kraft. Gets it down court to Whitmire. She'll just keep it out front. Get it to Padilla, goes through her hands. And Bell comes away with it, and then Padilla fouls Bell. First foul on Padilla. Second team foul on the Bulldogs here in the second half. Score remains 20-13 Bears. Zepeda goes around the pick, but then picked up nicely by Padilla. Armitage going to look to drive on the right side, nothing there. She'll get it to Cavanis, goes through her hands, out of bounds, and then Kraft tried to save it and couldn't, so it'll be Bear basketball. Get it to Zepeda under the basket, and she steps out of bounds. So turnover. Bears. 5:13 left here in the third quarter, third period. Zamaron on the left side, picked up by the Bears. She just kind of throws it, and Whitmire chases it down. Whitmire will drive the right side, go to put it up, shoot, no good. Rebound's being fought for. Kraft has it, and then tied up by Bell. And it will be Bear basketball. Like the Bulldogs come out at half, putting some pressure on the Bears. Martin will come in. As Gonzalez will go to the bench. They'll get it to Bell. Throws it up high, but Barella's there for the Bulldogs. Quickly down the court to Whitmire. She stops, puts it off the glass, and it's good. Good fast break by the Bulldogs off that steal by Barella. So the press is making a little bit of a difference here. Bulldogs 15, Bears 20. Armitage drives the paint, dishes off to Cavanis, blocked by the Bulldogs and saved. Padilla quickly down the court to Whitmire, goes to her, she'll go for the, she went to go dump it off. She should have went for that layup. Tried to get it to Kraft underneath, but that's all right. And they're going to call the travel. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. 15-20, Bulldogs trail, 4:25 left here in the third period. Jenna will inbound under the Bulldog basket. And they're going to call foul here on Barella's trying to get position underneath the basket, and her and Martin were going at it, and the foul is called on Barella. So it'll be Bear basketball. And Bustamante will check in for Barella. Zepeda will quickly cross the half-court line, back it back out, and try to drive, dump it to Bell. Her 3 is up and no good. Rebound, fought for and chased down. It's Padilla and Armitage were fighting for it. Good hustle by both young ladies. Goes out on Padilla, so it'll be Bear basketball. Bears lead 20-15, 4:08 left here in the third period. Nice job by Whitmire to reach around there. Padilla comes away with it quickly down the court. Drive it all the way into the paint, and then she loses the handle. Bell comes away with it. We'll go around Zamaron, and then she'll travel. Got a new 5 checking in for the Bulldogs. Duncan, Ivins, Howard, Miller. Well, it's a new 4 because Bustamante stayed in. Bulldogs trail by 5, 15-20. Duncan picks up a dribble. Gonna have to get it to somebody. There's a timeout by the Bulldogs as they were gonna get a 5-second call on them. So immediately following this game, we got the boys coming in, and we'll keep it right here on KSVP TV. As the Artesia boys come in undefeated, and Gaddis comes in undefeated. So we have the battle in the championship game, 8th grade boys bracket of the 2 undefeateds coming in. Highland came into this game for the girls undefeated, and the Lady Bulldogs had only lost 1. So all 4 teams coming into the tournament were seeded number 1. So whoever seeded them did something right. We'll give them credit for that. 3:45 left here in the 3rd period. It will be Bulldog basketball. Ivins will look to inbound for the Bulldogs. She'll get it to Miller. Miller to Howard in the paint, and she's fouled by Gonzalez, and that is her 2nd foul. That is the 1st team foul on the Bears this half. Miller will inbound for the Bulldogs. There's Howard. Her shot is up and good. Again, that inbound play is confusing the Bears. Howard's 4th point in the game. Armitage down the right side, spins around, tries to break in, but Howard into the paint. Howard cuts her off. Duncan guarding her. She does drive into the paint, dishes to Martin. Martin's shot is up, no good. Howard fighting for the rebound, and well, she kept that ball up high, but Gonzalez reached over and tied her up. Don't see a jump ball up high like that very often, as Cavanis will check in for Martin. Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs trail by 3, 17-20. Duncan picked up at half court. Go down that left side, pick up a dribble, try to get it to Ivan. She does to Miller. Miller at the free throw line to Howard. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for. Howard puts the shot up, and she fouled. Good job by Howard and Bustamante, both of them under there fighting for that rebound. Like the foul was called on Gonzalez. That'll be her 3rd foul, 2nd team foul on the Bears, as Cashlyn Bustamante will go to the line. Nope, that's Howard. Sorry, Demery Howard will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, thought it was going, and then it didn't. Howard has 4 points already in this game. Looking to make it 5 here on this 2nd free throw. That free throw is up and no good. Rebound by Cavanis. Get it to Zepeda. She'll go down the left side. Cut between 2 Bulldogs all the way in for the layup with the left hand, and good. Zepeda puts the Bears up by 5 again, 22-17. Bulldogs need some help. And the 5 seconds. Got them again on that press, as they haven't been pressing, and then they put it on, and they leave 1 Bulldog down here for the inbound, and she's guarded well, and there's nowhere to inbound it to. So actually, they called timeout before the 5 seconds. Artesia did. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a break. Be back with more third quarter action after this. We're back here at Park Junior High, home of the Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs championship game. Going on right now. Lady Bulldogs trail the Highland Bears 22-17. Klingshirn will get it in to Padilla. Cross court to Zamaron. To Whitmire. She looks at the three. It's up. Off the, no good. Rebound by Armitage. Quickly down the right side. Oh, and there's no call. Something, wow. Anyway, shot was no good. Padilla comes down with it. And I thought it was going to go one way or the other. And then Klingshirn looked to pass and was tied up by number 12, Cavanis. And possession goes to the Bears as we have Martin going to check in for Cavanis. .2:19 left here in the third period. Bell will inbound to Armitage. She'll just dribble through the Bulldog press. Gets it to Zepeda. Lets them set up the offense, guarded by Whitmire. Underneath the Gonzalez, the left side, back out to Armitage. She'll look to drive the left side, cut off by Zamaron. Her long three is going to be short. Well, actually caught the bottom of the basket. And Martin got that. Klingshirn tied her up. Possession goes Bulldogs, so Bulldog basketball. They trail 22-17, 1:56 left here in the third period. Klingshirn to inbound. And she will go all the way to half court to Kraft, who'll go around Martin, going for the layup, put it up, no good. Nice spin move, just found herself right under the basket as, they're going to call foul on Whitmire. That'll be Jenna's third foul. Fourth team foul on the Bulldogs. Bell will inbound for the Bears. Hands it to Armitage. She heads down quickly down the left side. Whitmire almost stripped that away. And then does have it knocked away, but Zepeda's there. She'll drive the paint, put the shot up, roll around, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. And that was Kraft. Referee was in my way, I couldn't tell. And Padilla quickly down. Backs it out, gets it to Whitmire on the bottom right side. She'll look, drive that baseline, put a shot up. No good. Rebound fought for. Padilla with the shot. No good. And Armitage comes away with that rebound and tries to feed it underneath, and she is fouled. And if that's Whitmire, that'll be her fourth foul. If it is her. And it is her. So that's Jenna's fourth foul. 15th foul on the Bulldogs. Armitage will take a break after that hard fall. Martin will come in for her. And fresh five in for the Bulldogs. They get it to Zepeda, to Bell. Long shot by her is no good. Rebound by Barella, and then taken away by Zepeda, and she puts it in. Boy, Zepeda has 19 of the 24 points for the Bears. Duncan across half court, 50 seconds, right into the paint to Howard, off the glass, no good. Rebound being fought for. Zepeda comes away with it, goes around Ivins, goes around Duncan, backs it back out, and then we'll go around Duncan. Duncan does a good job cutting her off that time. She'll get it to Gonzalez on the baseline on the right side, back out to Zepeda. And boy, Bell is up here trying hard to set a pick, but girls are doing a good job of going around it. 21 seconds left in third period. Looks like they're just going to keep it for the last shot. There's that pick by Bell. Ivan says, no thank you. Pass goes to Cavanis, and she'll be tied up. Possession arrow goes to the Bears. 8.2 seconds left here in the third period. Bears lead 24-17. Tried to get it Zepeda underneath, but Brooklyn saw that coming, tipped it out of bounds. So we'll line up and do it again. They do get it to Zepeda in that corner, and that'll be out of bounds at Zepeda. Bulldog basketball, 5.5 seconds left in the third period. Ivins will inbound to Duncan. Saying quickly, get it across, 3. Get it to Miller, her 3 is up. Oh, just short. Thought it might go, but it didn't. So after 3 quarters, the Highland Bears lead the Artesia Lady Bulldogs 24-17. We'll be back, fourth quarter action. Welcome back. This is it, fourth quarter action. Championship game in the Border Conference, 8th grade. Artesia Lady Bulldogs trailing the Highland Bears 24-17. Nowhere to go after this game. So everything on the line here in the fourth period. It's been a great game so far. Both teams playing well, playing hard, well coached. Been officiated well. I think if the Bulldogs can keep Zepeda from scoring, they can come back and win this thing. Padilla at the point for the Bulldogs, and she is being double teamed, and she's going to be fouled, and let's see who that's on, because this could be huge. It is on Zepeda. That's her 4th foul. So the young lady that has 19 of the 24 points for the Bears now has 4 fouls. Jenna will inbound for the Bulldogs, gets it to Kaylee. Gets the free throw line to Whitmire. Underneath to Bustamante. Her shot's no good. Bell comes away with the rebound. Zepeda's waiting for it at half court. Bulldogs get down the court quickly. Zepeda cut off by Padilla. Her 3 is up and no good. Armitage with the rebound though. Back it back out to Bell. Bell will look to shoot the 3. Blocked by Whitmire. And Kraft comes away with it for the Bulldogs. Looking down the court. Tries to get underneath the Whitmire. She does. Whitmire's shot is up and no good. We just cannot get that basketball in the basket. Zepeda comes away with it. Boy, Jenna had a great look that time. She was being defended. So it wasn't just a wide open shot. Zepeda, Padilla pokes at that ball, almost gets it. Zepeda goes around her and picked up by Zamaron. She'll drive it baseline, tries to go up. Rebound by Kraft. Help her out. She throws it and right into the hands of Gonzalez. Armitage to Zepeda for a 3, and it's good. Cannot leave that young lady open. She's got 22 points now. Other 27. They up by 10 are the Bears, 27-17. Padilla to Bustamante. Off the glass and good. Good shot by Bustamante. Bulldogs 19, Bears 27, 4:20 left here in the game. Zepeda goes around Padilla, around Kraft, puts the shot up and it's good. Wow, she took 3 Bulldogs on that time and stayed and shot the ball and made it. 29-19, Bears lead, 3:58 left here in the game. Zamaron, free throw line to Whitmire. She drives it in. Her shot is good. Nice drive by Jenna. Bulldogs 21, Bears 29, 3:47 left here in the game. Zepeda come across half court with it. Go around Kraft, drives into the paint. Trips and falls, no calls. Zamaron on the left side being hounded by Armitage. And poked away by Armitage. She'll pick it up, Zamaron does, and then tied up by Armitage. All right, great defense by her. Jump ball goes to the Bears. Did they call a foul on that? I thought they called jump ball. Yes, they did call a foul. My bad. So third. The only reason I know that, the fans over here were yelling that was a jump ball, so it made me double question it. Bulldogs will inbound, 3:26 left, 21-29. Fourth team foul on the, Howard looked to go underneath, nothing there. Armitage did tie her up that time. That will be Bear basketball. Bell to inbound for the Bears. Throw it up high. Armitage looking to drive. She does. And she's fouled by Klingshirn. And that'll send Armitage to the line. First foul on Klingshirn. 16th foul on the Bulldogs. Bears lead 29-21. 3:16 left here in the game. First free throw is no good. And looks like we're going to have timeout by the Bears. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. So just a quick recap. Came in today. Highland came in undefeated. The Bulldogs had only lost one championship game after the first period. Bears led 11-6. Had a strong first half, and at halftime they also led 20-13. Coming out in the third period, both teams kept it about the same as the Bears led 24-17 over the Bulldogs after three. And right here in the fourth period with 3:16 left, Bears lead 29-21 over the Bulldogs as Armitage will step to the line to shoot the second free throw. Shot is up. Rolls around, no good. Rebound by Howard. Gets it to Miller. Picked up and stolen away by Armitage. Layup by her is up and good. So only two girls have scored for the Bears today, Armitage and Zepeda. And between them, they got 31 points. As the Bears get back to a 10-point lead, 31-21. Miller with the long three off the glass, no good. Ivans comes away with the rebound, but then it's free ball to Zepeda. She'll put up the layup, and it's good. Bears up by 12 now, 33-21. They get it to Ivans at half court, and wow, Armitage just steals that ball away, gets it to Zepeda. And they're going to slow it down a little bit right now. Armitage looking against Ivans. She does. Spin move in the paint. Shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for. Duncan has it. Across half court. And almost stolen. Well, had it tipped away. Zepeda comes with it. Armitage is waiting at the other end for the layup. And it's good. Timeout, Bulldogs. 2:04 left here in the game. Bears lead the Bulldogs 35-21. We'll be back after this timeout. All right, here we go. Back to action. 2:04 left here in the game. Padilla crosses half court, gets it to Whitmire. She turns, spin, loses it. Another turnover for the Artesia Bulldogs. Armitage will get to Zepeda. Picked up by Padilla. Go around the right side on her, put up a 10-footer. No good. Rebound fought for. Martin comes away with it, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Whitmire gets it to Padilla. Half court picked up by Bell. Trying to go around her. Bell tips it out of bounds. 1:36 left here in the game. Whitmire to the end of Padilla. Bounce pass to Barella underneath. Her shot is up. Oh, no good. They just cannot get that to go today. And there's going to be a foul called underneath the basket as Bell and Barella were fighting for that rebound. That'll be on Cabinus, foul. Only the 15th foul on the Bears. 1:29 left here in the game. Bears lead 35-21. Whitmire looking inbound, throw it up high to Kraft. Kraft with a shot, rolls around and good. Bulldogs 23, Bears 35, 1:27 left in the game. Zepeda will just walk it across half court. Gonna have to get some pressure on her. Padilla comes after her hard, and she carried the ball. Good job by Padilla, good defense. Bulldog basketball, 1:17 left in the game. Quickly to Howard, her three is no good. And that will be Bulldog basketball. That went off the hands of Gonzalez, or actually off of Cabinus. Whitmire will inbound for the Bulldogs. And again, Padilla with the three. Oh, I thought it was going off the rim. Whitmire with the rebound. Up, rolls around, no good. Barella with the rebound, and she is fouled. So she'll go to the line. That foul is called on, looks like Armitage. I've got her down for 4. As Barella will go to the line to shoot 2. Barella has 5 points in the game. And the first free throw is not good. Sub coming in, Gonzalez for Martin for the Bears. Second free throw, no good. Whitmire with the rebound and puts it back and is good. That's the 7th point for Jenna. 1:02 left here in the game. Bulldogs 25, Bears 35. Zepeda just dribbling around, and boy, Kraft came over and fouled her hard. That will be the, I think it's the 17th foul on the Bulldogs, so Zepeda will go to the line to shoot 1-1. So they're questioning whether it's a actual 1-1 here. The Bulldog coach is getting clarification on the call. The official explains the call, and then we'll line up and shoot the free throw. So Madison Zepeda will line up to shoot, and it's good. That's her 27th point today. She'll line up to shoot another one. And that shot is up and rolls around and good. 28 points today for Zepeda. 50 seconds left in the game. Bears lead by 12. Hit to Whitmire. She'll go in for the layup, and it's good. That is Jenna's 9th point on the day. 27-37 Bears lead. Full court press by the Bulldogs. Zepeda just goes around it. She goes in the left side. Drives under the basket. Just driving around, wasting time. Clock is running, 30 seconds left in the game. She'll stop, get it to Bell. Bell will get it to Armitage. To Bell, she'll put up a three, and it's good. So with 10 seconds left, Bears go up 40-27. And gonna be tied up by Armitage. And it will be Bear basketball. 5 seconds left here in the game. Looks like the Bears are going to go on to win. Oh, actually be Bulldog basketball. They switched that on me too quick. So 5 seconds left. To Padilla. To Zamaron. Her three is no good. And that will be the ball game as the Highland Bears win the Border Conference Championship over the Artesia Lady Bulldogs 40-37. I'll give you some scoring real quick and then we'll take a break and go to the boys game. For the Highland Bears today, Alexa Bell had 3 points on that three-pointer there at the end of the game. Armitage had 9 points for the Bears, and leading the way with 27 points was Madison Zepeda for the Highland Bears. For the Lady Bulldogs, Peyton Barella had 5 points. Bustamante had 2. Demery Howard had 4. Zamaron had 1. Padilla had 2. Kraft had 4. And leading the way for the Artesia Bulldogs today in this championship game was Jenna Whitmire with 9 points. All right, congratulations to both of these teams making it to the championship game. We are going to take a break and be back with boys action in the championship game. 2 undefeated teams going at it, Gaddis and the Artesia Bulldogs. So don't go anywhere on KSVPTV.com.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling and Robbie Ballou, and we're at Artesia Junior High School, formerly known as Park, a.k.a. Park Junior High, as the Artesia Bulldog 8th grade basketball team for the boys are getting ready to play in the championship game against Gaddis Junior High from Clovis. And Robbie, you called the girls' game just a few minutes ago. Our girls did fall, and they fell to a Hobbs team, right?
They did. Yep, Hobbs Highland.
So Hobbs Highland on the girls' side wins the 8th grade basketball, but boys now getting ready to play Gaddis.
So the road to the championship game for the Gaddis Cubs out of Clovis. They got a bye in the bottom half of the bracket because they were seeded number 1. They played Barindo in the quarterfinal. They defeated them. And then on Thursday, they took on Taylor and defeated them to get to today's championship game. Artesia Bulldogs also received a bye in the top half of the bracket. They defeated Highland on Tuesday and then won against Houston on Thursday to get to this championship game. Both teams come in undefeated today, so somebody's going to walk away champion and the other one's going to have their first defeat.
Yeah, I think you and I talked about it, Robbie, off the air, but Gaddis is who these boys, well, I say these boys, I think all of them played football. But the Gaddis is who was undefeated coming into the border conference for the football side too, and Artesia was able to get that victory. So hopefully they mimic that and get the victory today in basketball. So we got an announcer talking about the games. I don't know that they're going to do a national anthem. They didn't do it twice yesterday, right?
No, they didn't.
I don't know if anybody sees me. He's looking to try to get in there and sit down, but there's nowhere to sit.
No. So I know in football, at least one of the coaches told me, you and I both went to that 8th grade championship border conference game as the Bulldogs were able to win that game. What they did is they took some players off of all the junior high in Clovis and made that team out of them to come face the Bulldogs, and I don't believe that's the case today. They kept their same basketball team from Gaddis and didn't combine anybody.
Yeah, you're probably right, but that team that came in football, they had combined all 3 junior highs. And what I was told was because they didn't have enough boys out, but that team was undefeated, just like this team is. They called them Gaddis, but they were a mixture. And I don't know if he just got the starters or not. We'll have to get them when they come out, I guess. So the PA is announcing the Bulldogs now. And I think they will have the starters, and they probably did for Clovis, Robbie, but I missed it. So we'll have to wait till they come out.
Are we going to do the rosters?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You want to read them? You want me to?
Go ahead.
All right, so for Gaddis, number 2, Gavin Anderson. Number 10, Eli Hunziker. He's a guard, and so is Gavin. Number 11, Lucas Carpenter, a forward. Number 12, Nazea Curry, a guard. Number 14, Caden Ibarra. He plays forward. Another guard, number 15, Jojo Cavazos. He is a guard. Forward, number 21, Braden Leal. Number 23, Christian Gomez, a guard. Number 31, Cisco Johnson is a post. Number 33, Matthew Ochoa is a forward. Number 34, Clifton Brown is a post. And number 43, Josh Ramos is a post. For the Artesia Bulldogs, he's announcing the starters. I'm going to go ahead and give you the non-starters. And they are number 21, guard Derek Warren. Number 22, guard Sawyer Whitehead. Number 24, post Trent England. Number 30, post Jack Byers. Number 33, post Diego Morales. Number 40, forward Carson Thorpe. And number 42, forward Dalen Pacheco. Starting for the Artesia Bulldogs, number 3, guard Charlie Campbell. Number 4, guard Cale Hodling. Number 12, Jet Fuentes, who also plays guard. And then down in the post, number 44, Stephen Williams. And number 52, post Clay Kincaid. So we're about ready to go. 6 minutes on the board. The refs are ready. Got 3 officials. And the home team, I was about to tell you what they're wearing, but we're not on the radio. If you're hearing our voices, you're probably seeing the game. Because we're on KSVPTV.com. We're also KSVP Radio on Facebook and KSVP Radio on YouTube, on all of our channels, I think. I know we're on Facebook. And so we're ready to go as going to do the honors for the Bulldogs, Clay Kincaid. And I'm going to try to write down the starters. Oh, my goodness, number 4. I don't have a number 4. All right, here comes the jump. It's going to be won by the Bulldogs. Bounce pass to Hodling. He goes up and scores.
Nice, just drop shot by Hodling. Good fast break by the Bulldogs.
Number 4, which we don't have his name. I should have went and looked at the book. But he swings it over to the right side to number 15, and that's JoJo Cavazos. Out top is number 4. Back to JoJo. That goes underneath to number 34, and then he's going to be tied up. Good job by Williams. It's going to remain Clovis basketball, or it should, because we won the tip. But number 34, Clifton Brown, is a post, and he tried to go up, and he got tied up at the top of his shot by Williams. They run their play, get it in, shot is up, and the shot is no good. On the backside, it goes out of bounds off of Clovis. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
So good job by the Bulldogs to not let them run their inbound play. They wanted to run there. Good defense and getting in between the picks.
So the Bulldogs, Kale Hodling comes across the timeline. He's going to work his way to Campbell. Campbell working around number 4. Goes into the corner to Clay. And now we're going to have a 3-second violation on the Bulldogs. Was that Hodling in there?
I don't know.
It was either him or Clay Kincaid, because there were the only two that were near it. But when he called it, I looked up and neither one of them were in it, but one of them had to been.
I was looking at the mismatch on Williams.
Right.
Take advantage of that.
All right, so I still haven't got all the starters. There he is, number 12. So Nazea Curry, number 4, we don't have his name. We'll try to get that. Number 15, JoJo Cavazos. Number 21, Braden Leal, as they turn it over again. And then number 22, I don't have his number or name either. Doggone it. So I'll just be calling them by their numbers at this point. So Bulldog basketball. Clovis is going to put on some full court pressure here. Way up, and then the Bulldogs lose the ball right back over, so a turnover back as losing the ball out of bounds was Campbell, trying to go down in front of us here on the press table. 22-4 for the point guard. Goes into a 2-3 zone. Bulldogs jump out on the right side baseline. Clovis has it. Now number 4 looking at it. Hodling cuts him off there. 34 gets it into the corner. 3-point shot is up and no good. Williams with the board. He'll get it to Campbell. He's going to work by number 12, but then number 12 tips it away from him out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, he did a good job getting around him, and then it's kind of like he forgot he was behind him.
Yeah.
Because he chased him down and tipped the ball away.
All right, Hodling to key it in over in front of the Clovis bench. As the Bulldogs hit up now, they're going to change. Fuentes will key it in. The Bulldogs have went through 2 plays before the ref handed the ball in, literally. Going to go into the backcourt. Chasing it down is Campbell, working against number 4. Working to the right now. He's going to get it to Jet Fuentes. Fuentes puts it on the floor to Cale Hodling. Cale's going to go underneath. Kincaid's going to go back to Hodling. Cale puts it on the floor. Back underneath. Good pass and a great shot and finish for Kincaid. Working it in and out there between Cale and Clay. And Clay finishes at the board on the right side. Number 34 is Brown. He puts it on the floor. Kicks it out to Cavazos. His shot is up. No good. And number 12 fighting for it, and so is Williams. And that's Curry, and Williams are tied up, and it's going to be Bulldog basketball on the possession arrow. So Williams will key it in. Gets it into Hodling.
Oh.
And did he just lose it out of bounds?
Yep.
I can't see around the crowd here.
Yeah, lost a handle on it, went out of bounds, so turnover Bulldogs.
And a timeout taken by Clovis. I don't know. You want to text them and see if they'll send us the picture of the roster? I can text Jennifer. You know what? I can text Jennifer. Duff's calling it. See if if we text them both, maybe we'll get them. We're trying to get the roster, fans. As we've got some. We had the roster from Clovis, but they've got some players with different unis on. So we're going to see if we can get the across the way from us. Get them to text us a picture of the unis. Of the roster. All right, so they're coming back out here to get things going. 3:55 to go here in the first period. The score 4-0. Bulldogs on top. Clovis basketball. Number 4 on the right wing, picked up out here by Fuentes. Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone. Swing it over to Curry. Curry tries to drive. He's cut off by Hodling. Now they get it into Brown. He works on the other side. The shot up and no good. Williams up high for the rebound, and it goes off of him and out of bounds. Eglin will check in. Williams will get a break. Clovis basketball, number 22 will key it in on the right side baseline. Gets it out top to number 4, picked up by Hodling. Bulldogs now in a man-to-man defense. Shot up and no good. Backside, Fuentes gets the rebound and he'll bring it up for the Bulldogs. So he comes in. Nobody's guarding him at this point. Now they come out on him. Works his way into the lane. He's going to try to toss it to Eglin. He does, but it goes off of him. So turnover Bulldogs. Number 22 drives. He's going to be fouled. They're going to call him out of control. Offensive foul, I guess. I can't see around the... Hey, fellas, can y'all move back? Can't see the court. Thank you. All right, so Fuentes gets it in from Kincaid down the right side. Now he's going to dribble around, looking. He's going to go to Campbell in the corner. His shot up, no good. There is Kincaid on the backside with the rebound and the put in. Nice shot there for a good rebound on the backside, and then Clay Kincaid finishes with a nice soft touch jumper. Number 4 swings it over to the right side. Going to skip pass over to number 22, now into the corner to Cavazos. His shot up, no good, and there's the Bulldog rebound, and to the floor he goes. That's going to be a foul on number 22, which his name is Johnson? Nope.
No, 22 is Tapia.
Tapia. Okay, is he even on the lineup?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Thank
Number
you.
4 is Gomez.
Okay, so
And
number
22.
4 is Christian Gomez, and number 22, last name Tapia.
Yeah.
All right, so over to the left side, Fuentes with the ball, working the way around top, picked up by Tapia. 6-0, the Bulldogs lead here. Looking to get it to Cale Hodling. He has it out top. He's picked up by number 15, Cavazos. Cale working. He's going to pick up his dribble. He's going to have to get rid of it pretty quick, which he does. Fuentes now works in. He has it taken away. So the steal by number 12, or number 15, Cavazos, and he runs into Fuentes. They're going to call a foul on Fuentes.
Yeah, it sure looked like he lowered his shoulder into him. Well, he did. He lowered his left shoulder into him, but they did call the blocking.
All right, so it's Gaddis basketball. Number 11 will key it in. Checking in for Fuentes will be number 42 for the Bulldogs, Pacheco. And actually now Brown will key it in on the right side baseline. Gets it into Carpenter. Carpenter, who had checked in, gets it outside to Gomez. He's going to shoot the long 3, and it's going to be off no good. Up high for the rebound is Campbell for the Bulldogs. He's going to throw it down to Eglin. Eglin goes up and scores.
Nice left-handed shot by Eglin. Good pass over the shoulder, and with the left hand, softly off the glass.
8-0 Bulldogs. Cavazos on the right side, picked up by Campbell, goes back out to Gomez, hodling on him there. Swings it, number 22 puts up the shot, and he drains it. First points, and that's by Tapia. He now has 3, and it's 8-3. Pacheco gets it in from Kincaid. He's going to work his way to Hodling. Hodling will get across the timeline within the time frame. Down the right side, Cale picks up the ball, gets it to Pacheco on the base, or on the right side, and then he's going to have it tipped away from him, but he gets down on it. We're going to have a jump ball situation, and it will be Clovis basketball on the jump. Possession arrow pointing their way as Curry checks back into the ball game, number 12, and who took a seat? Number 11, so Carpenter takes a seat. All right, checking into the ball game for the Bulldogs is going to be Fuentes and Williams. Hodling and Kincaid will get their first break with 1:14 to go here in the first period. 8-3 our score. Bulldogs have led by as many as 8, but then Clovis just got that 3-pointer. And so now 8-3 as we get down close to a minute. Bulldogs packing it in, Robbie, in the 2-3 zone. They're going to force them to shoot the outside shot, looks like. Driving in, throwing up a shot. It's going to be no good. There's a rebound for Pacheco. Spins out of it and gets it to Campbell. He's working against defense up the left side. He got 3 guys around, meaning we got somebody open. And there they are, wide open is Eglin. He puts it up and in.
Good job by Campbell, man. As you said, the 3 guys on him, and he found the open Bulldog.
All right, so Cavazos works it over to Gomez. Gomez to the left side. Ooh, got away with one maybe there. Curry to Gomez, and foul called. It'll be on who?
On Fuentes.
It's on Fuentes. I was going to say she put it right in front of her. I couldn't see her hands. All right, so that's the second. Well, they keep him foul. Second team foul. As Clovis going to shoot a 3, it's going to be off the rim. No good. There is Campbell with the rebound. He works his way down the court. He's going to spin in the lane. He's fouled. So Charlie Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. They call that foul on number 12, Curry. Second team foul on the Clovis Wildcats. I'm sorry. Gaddis, do we know what they are? Cubs.
Campbell did a good job that time of forcing the issue, go down the right side. Gaddis hustled down the court, but he just turned, spin move right into him and drew the foul.
Hodling and Kincaid check back in. Pacheco and Fuentes will take a seat, so the starter's back on the floor. Oh, Eglin is still in. So the Bulldogs with 22.4 seconds to go. Campbell at the line for his second free throw. Missed the first one, now he has a second. 10-3 the Bulldogs lead. They stepped into the lane, but that's going to count anyway because he made it. So Charlie Campbell on the board with his first point. And the Bulldogs back up by 8, which is their largest lead, 11-3. Gomez working down. He's going to work inside to the right side, kicks it to the outside. 15 works his way in, puts it up and in.
Nice shot by
Cavazos.
Yeah.
Bulldogs get it into Hodling. Got 4 seconds. Goes back to Williams. He puts it on the floor. Falls down. That's a travel, but that ends the quarter. So at the end of the first period, 11-5, Artesia on top of the Gaddis Cubs. Well, we're back here at Artesia Junior High School, 11-5. The Artesia Bulldogs 8th grade team in the championship game here for Border Conference, taking on the Gaddis Cubs from Clovis. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Possession arrow pointing their way. Williams into Hodling in the backcourt. He's going to be picked up back there by Cavazos. He works his way down the right side. Works his way back toward the middle. Swings it out to Kincaid. Kincaid trying to get around somebody, and he's going to be called for five. Oh, he got a call for a travel. So turnover back to the Cubs.
Good defense by Brown. Put a lot of pressure on Kincaid. He was trying to find the open guy, but nobody was coming to him to help him out.
All right, so Gomez working his way. Gets it over to Cavazos. He's going to go inside to Brown. Bulldogs collapse on him immediately. Puts it on 4, blocked. Well, I tell you what, Kincaid with that height. Oh, the Clovis Wildcats get the turnover. They tip it around. They get it back to Brown over to the right side. Three-pointer's up, no good. And Bulldogs come out of there with the rebound. Campbell working his way up the floor. He's going to go against Gomez into the lane, puts up a runner. It's going to be no good. Fights for the rebound, but Gomez is able to rip it out of his hands, and he goes the other direction for the Wildcats. For the Cubs. Hodling got his hand on it, stripped it out of there. Coming out of there was Campbell with it. It'll be a foul on the Cubs, I believe. And that's on number 4, Christian Gomez. Checking back into the ball game, it's Pacheco, and Campbell will get his first break. I can tell, Robbie, that the coaches know that number 34 must be dominant inside, so we're packing it down in the paint with our 2-3 zone, making it difficult on him. Plus, he's a big kid, but all 3 of our big guys are taller than he is. All right, so Williams gets it into Hodling in the backcourt. He's picked up by Cavazos. He's going to work his way by him. Oh, and the reach around. He strips him, and he'll go in the other way, put it up and in.
Yeah, just reached around Kell that time on that dribble as he was looking down the court. It's a good steal.
Hodling against Brown, picks up the dribble, gets it ahead to Pacheco. Boy, they're letting them play, no doubt about it. A lot of bodies, a lot of reaching. 11-7, Cubs down by 4. 3-pointer is going to be no good, and I can't see. Can you see?
Yeah, it went out of bounds. I can't see either.
So it'll be Clovis basketball, it appears. Nope, Artesia.
Nope, Clovis.
Clovis, okay. So they'll put it in over in the corner where we can't see. Checking back into the ball game, Lucas Carpenter. He's coming in for Cavazos for the Cubs. Also checking into the ball game for Pacheco will be Charlie Campbell. So the starter's back on the floor for the Bulldogs. Pass in to Gomez. Goes to the right side into the corner. 3-point shot is up and no good. Williams fighting for the rebound but not able to get it as Brown tips it to himself and gets the rebound. He'll drive into the lane. Shot is up and good.
Nice drive by Brown. He hadn't been getting the ball in there, so he said, I'll take it myself.
Fuentes down on the block, and he is going to be pushed. And they could be calling that a lot, Robbie. I mean, there's a lot of pushing and shoving. That's going to be the 4th team foul, and I think they called it on number 11, Carpenter. So keying it in right in front of the Cubs bench will be Jet Fuentes. Bulldogs lead now down to 2. They've led by as many as 8. Fuentes into Kale. Kale looking. He's going to go to the right side, back to Fuentes in the corner, set a screen. Fuentes goes around it, but unable to do the screen roll. They did a good job switching there. Williams now with the basketball. He's going to go to Kincaid out top. He's going to have it stripped away. Brown comes away with it. He's timing it. He changes the shot. Hodling with the rebound. He'll press it up the floor to Fuentes. Then he is hammered. That's going to be a foul. Has to be.
Nope.
No foul. How?
Wow.
It's out of bounds off of Clovis is what they're going to say. No foul called. So it'll be Artesia basketball. Fuentes again to key it in. Right in front of the bench. Get it into Cale Hodling. Cale will turn and look at the defense. He's going to work against number 2, who is just all over him. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell going to go back to Cale. Cale goes down the baseline, puts up a jumper. It's going to be no good. Flying in for the rebound and put back. It's no good. Was Kincaid, and then we should have a jump ball, and we do, and it'll be Clovis basketball.
As you said, they're letting them play. Both teams playing hard. They're all over each other. They're reaching. They're getting their body against them when they're trying to dribble. But it's going both ways. I mean, 4 fouls to 2.
Yeah. All right, so Clovis Gomez will walk it up. Now he'll put it a little bit higher gear. So he's looking to the right side. Now he's going to stop and shoot the 3. It's no good. And Campbell had the rebound, but it's tipped away from him. Brown gets it. Now he's going to go into the lane. His shot up and no good. Eglin with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Again, just being hounded. They finally call the foul. I mean, they're just all over them. And I mean, it's one thing to let them play, Robbie, but when they're obvious slapping at them, I think you got to start calling those. I like it when they let them play. Don't get me wrong, but goodness. It reminds me of when I was a coach back in the little guys, 3rd, 4th, 5th graders. Teams would just run 4 guys at the ball and just all be slapping at him, and no foul would be called.
Yeah.
You'd have our other, we'd be wide open everywhere, but he couldn't get out of it because that's what they're doing right now for Clovis. Kincaid to Fuentes. He gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass over to Hodling. He puts it on the floor, and they call the double dribble. Checking back in will be Pacheco.
I think Kale thought about shooting it and then didn't think he could get it off, so forced him to double dribble.
So Pacheco in for Hodling, and it'll be Gaddis basketball on the turnover. Cavazos will bring it down as he checked into the ball game. Goes to the right side. I think it's number 12, so we're going to have a foul called on the Bulldogs. And they call that on who? Fuentes?
Yep.
That'll be the third team foul on the Bulldogs as Gomez will check back into the ball game, and taking a seat will be Tapia. Also checking into the ball game for Fuentes will be Thorpe. So Carson Thorpe. I almost called him Cameron, his older brother who got that big block last night. That was fun to watch. Down the right side, Brown working his way in. He puts it up and in.
That's a beautiful shot by Brown. Found himself under the basket, so he just laid it up over his head, backwards.
Bulldogs working it across the timeline to Thorpe was Campbell. He gets it back from Thorpe. 11-11, our game goes up and gets it to Kincaid. Now to Pacheco, swings it over. Three-point shot is up and off the rim, no good. It goes up off the top of the backboard, so out of bounds. Gaddis basketball, 11-11. It was 8-0 at one point, and then it was 11-3. And the Bulldogs haven't scored since that 11-3 score. Gaddis has scored 8 unanswered. Christian Gomez to the left side. It goes to Brown. Brown working his way, trying to work his way into the interior. Kicks it, and we're going to have an offensive foul as Brown put his shoulder down and put the shoulder into Campbell to hit the ground. Carpenter checks out. Number 21 checks back in. That's Leal. And for the Bulldogs, Hodling checks back in, and Pacheco will take a break. Bounce pass in to Campbell. Bulldogs have numbers, but then they lose it. Campbell is stolen away. Number 15 goes in. His shot blocked.
Nice block by Kincaid as he just times it perfectly when they're going in there for that layup, and he gets that ball after it's left the hand, and he doesn't get him with the body.
Yeah, he times it. What you said is right. Then the Bulldogs get it back on the turnover, get it ahead to Cale. Cale's going to slow it down and then go back to Campbell. Campbell working his way. Bulldogs have numbers again. Bounce pass to Eglin. His shot up and no good. There's Kincaid fighting for it. He does get the rebound. Gets it out to Campbell. Campbell backs it up, swings it over to the left side to Thorpe. Thorpe working his way around the top. And he has it stolen away. Taking the ball away is Curry. He drives down the floor. Hodling ties him up. It's going to be a foul on Cale Hodling. So that going to the line for two will be Curry.
I like that by Hodling, as don't give him the layup and don't give him a chance to shoot it. He got in there when he was trying to bring the ball up, trying to strip it away, and the foul called fine, but don't give him the N1.
Yeah, he put both hands. He just stopped him from going up at all. Got both hands on the ball. All right, so at the line is number 12, Isaiah Curry. He's shooting to 11-11 our score. Shot is up and good. So Clovis takes their first lead. As checking into the ball game will be Para. Thorpe will get a break. Second shot is up. This one is going to be no good, but they're going to wave it off. So they got into the lane too soon, so wave that basket off. All right, so Kincaid to key it in. Looking, trying to figure out where he's going to go. Finally gets it into Cale. Cale working against Gomez. He'll go up the right side, spin. Got to get it across the timeline, which he's going to. Picks up his dribble, and then there's a steal. Down the floor. Hodling going to go in, and it's going to be no foul, and it's going to go off out of bounds off of who? Off of Clovis. So it'll be Bulldog basketball, 12-11. Thought they were going to call that on Cale.
Yeah.
Probably should have. Looked like he got somebody there. And then we're going to have a timeout. Or we got a what? Oh, yeah, a timeout taken by Artesia. So with 1:04 to go here in the first half, 12-11, the Cubs leading the Bulldogs. Tight game, Robbie.
Yeah, it's a fun game right now. And as you said, they're letting them play. So they're not able to run a lot of offense. They're not able to get it set up because, out front they're very, very physical, so the guards are having a hard time getting the offense going. And as you said, the Bulldogs in their scouting, obviously has said, okay, we don't want Brown and their inside game to beat us. And they've shot probably 6 or 7 threes right now and only hit one. So good call on the coaches right now for the Bulldogs is forcing them to work outside and not get it inside.
Yeah, because when they have got inside to Brown, he has scored. He's got 4 points, but they've been 4 difficult points. As our 3 interior guys are all taller than he is, and they've been doing a good job basically not letting them feed him. When he's gotten it, it's been on a rebound. I think both of his baskets came off of a rebound. He was able, one time, as you said, he kind of went up and under and made the bucket. Obviously a very good player.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs are having a hard time once they cross half court. They're getting one guy or sometimes 2 are trapping them.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah.
They're just running at them, and it does have the Bulldogs confounded right now. Going to go over the top. That's going to be too far. Oh, and they save it. Does Para. Eglin with the ball. His shot up and no good, but they're going to be calling a foul. So Eglin will go to the line to shoot 2. 12-11, 58.8 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs down by 1, but they can tie it up and possibly go ahead with 2 shots. First one off, no good. So Eglin back at the line. Lefty puts it up, and this time good. And that's his 5th point. He's leading the way for the Bulldogs. 12-12. Gomez to bring it across for the Cubs. Para and Hodling out front. You got the big guys in the middle. It's going to be tipped away. Getting it ahead. Oh, and he overthrew Cale Hodling, and that's going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs turn it right back over. Just kind of a bullet pass there. All right, so Clovis basketball. All right, so coming in will be Williams. Parr will take a break. And so that'll move the Bulldogs around a little bit. Coming back up front with Hodling will be Campbell. Our 3 bigs back in that 2-3 zone. Gomez bringing it across the timeline. Goes to the right side, into the corner. Goes down the lane, does Brown. His shot up, and will go.
Wow, Brown, he's good under that basket. Drove that baseline and laid it up softly in the middle of a lot of traffic.
5 seconds. Bulldogs were unable to get it in. So Clovis basketball leading 14-12 with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Ball is in. They go back to Brown on the post. He tries to turn around against Williams. He does turn around. Shot was blocked. Eglin come out there with the rebound, and then Brown going to be called with the reach. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Foul on Brown. One and one, 8th foul. That's the 8th foul. So going down to shoot, I'm not sure who. I think it was Williams that had that board. Well, let's see who.
I think it was Eglin.
Oh, was it Eglin?
Yeah. I thought it was.
I thought it was Williams. It's going to be Eglin. Yep, you're right. So with 19.2 seconds, got 2 more free. Well, 1 and 1. If he makes the first, he'll get a second. Eglin, the lefty, shot up, and shot is off the rim, no good. Then we're going to have a foul on Eglin from behind to push. That'll be the 5th team foul as number 43 checks in, Josh Ramos, with 18 seconds to go here for the Cubs. And number 12, Curry, took a seat. So 18 seconds. Gomez is going to take his time. Everyone will try to get the last shot here with a 2-point lead going into half. Try to get more. Will the Cubs, and that's going to be a 3-second violation as number 21 was just camped out down there.
And he was only about a foot in the lane, but he was watching the offense run, and he was in the lane.
So Kincaid will get it into Williams. Williams, oh, and he double dribbled. Yep.
Yeah. Thought about passing it, decided to take one more dribble, and kind of held it up there for a second.
All right, so 5.9 seconds. Clovis still leading by 2. And they'll put it in right over here near us at this press table. Ball is in. Cavazos should check back in, goes in the right side. His shot is up and no good. That goes out of bounds, and that will end the first half. Artesia 12, Gaddis 14 here in the championship game. Live from Artesia Junior High, a.k.a. Park. We're going to take a break. Second half coming up.
you're golden. That's all right. Oh, yeah. You see that kid's good form on the free throw? Oh, he's good on the three-pointer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're going to have to step into it a little bit. It's up! Oh, so close! Here we go. There it is! Here you go, young man! Holy smokes, we got some shooters here, baby! There you go, congratulations! Gentlemen, thank you for the halftime entertainment! Oh! I'll tell you what, both of those guys shoot better now than when they played for the program. Great job, guys. Great job.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here at the half. I turned the volume up. If you're watching out there, we normally turned it down because we don't want to pick up stray stuff. But they were having some shooting competition there, and a couple of former Bulldogs came out and won. Both of them hit the free throw, hit the three-pointer, and then hit the half-court shot. So back-to-back champs are winners there for the halftime entertainment. Scoring-wise for both teams here at the half, it's 14-12. Gaddis on top of the Bulldogs. Curry has 1 point, number 12, Isaiah Curry. JoJo Cavazos has 4 points, and the remaining, Clifton Brown. I was going to say Clifton Brown had the rest, but he doesn't. Number 34, Clifton Brown with 6. He leads the way, and number 22, Tapia, hit a three-pointer. Actually the first points of the game for Clovis. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Charlie Campbell has a free throw. Cal Hodling with the bucket. Trent Eglin is leading the way with 5 points, and Clay Kincaid with 4. So there's your scoring update as the Bulldogs come onto the floor right when the buzzer hits, when the clock hits 0. And so 14-12 is our score, and looking for a good second half here.
And I don't think either one of these teams has met another team like this year. As I'm looking at some scores, Gaddis has scored 40, 50 points a game coming in, and the Artesia Bulldogs have done the same, and we're sitting here at 14-12 at halftime. So new thing for both these teams, playing such good a good defensive team like they are.
All right, so the Bulldogs will get the ball to start things out. Starters on the floor for the Bulldogs. Gaddis has the starters on the floor as well, I believe. I'm looking through. So the Bulldogs with Campbell, Hodling, Fuentes, Williams, and Kincaid. And so going to get it over the top. Campbell will go chase it down on the far side, go get it onto the post. Back out to Hodling. Kale gets it to Campbell, goes into the lane. He's going to try to get a pass. It's tipped away. Bulldogs come up with it, Fuentes with it, and he's fighting through traffic. And a bounce pass to Williams. His shot up and goes in and out, but there's the backside rebound and putback by Clay Kincaid.
You know, and that's a great job by an 8th grader, big man that used his left hand to make that shot.
All right, so Gomez now down on the other end, going to get it to Brown. Brown turns. He's going to work his way. It's going to be poked away, but the goes back to Clovis. The Gaddis Cubs. Gomez once again working his way out top. Bulldogs remain in their 2-3 zone. They'll go around the screen, take over to the corner to have their 2-3 zone. Gaddis working on the edge. Now Gomez going to 3. It's going to be off of the back. It's going to be the Bulldogs. Injured 12 down. I think that's Leal, number 21. So he looks like he's in a lot of pain. I hope he's okay. He presses up. and he'll walk off the floor. Might have lost his breath, probably. Looks like that's what happened. Just trying to get his breath back. So who did they check in? Number 22 checked in for him, and that is Tapia. So Bulldog basketball again. Clovis going to run a full court press here. As working around to the right side. Going to get it to Fuentes on the left side. No, he's on the right side, sorry. He'll work his way, get it back to Campbell. Campbell is going to be fouled by number 12, Curry. That'll be the first team foul here in the second half. 14-14 is our score. 4:56 to go in the third. As you said, Robbie, Bulldogs just having a hard time getting around the up-front defense of the Cubs. Get it into Kel Hodling. He's picked up by Gomez. He's going to work his way down and get it across the timeline. Then he has it stripped away as number 12 came over to help on the backside. His shot up, no good. There's Brown with the rebound. He'll back it out. Spin, trying to get in there, and he is going to throw it up. It's going to be no good. Hodling on the backside gets the rebound. He maintains his dribble as Gomez chasing him. He'll bounce pass over here to Fuentes. Fuentes up the right side. Now he'll back it up. And then we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Garcia. 14-14, 4:27 to go here in the third period.
So it's always interesting to watch and observe after the halftime, see what coaches made adjustments, and it looks like they're sticking with the same thing in the 14-14 game. But, you know, the officials always go in and talk at halftime also. So you see if they decided to tighten it up a little bit or to continue with how they were letting them play.
Well, we're a minute and 30 in, only one foul, so I think they're going to continue. At this point, it looks like they'll continue to let them play because there's been a lot of bumping both ways, as you pointed out. It's been a pretty physical game both ways. Artesia, one thing I did notice, once they got into their set their first time, they threw it straight down on the ball block to Kincaid, so it looks like maybe they'll try to feed it in there. But really the reason they haven't been able to, Robbie, is because Clovis is running 2 and sometimes 3 guys that are guards and just surrounding them, you know, and then they can't get the ball away. Clovis has been very effective with that approach. If the Bulldogs release it a little quicker, they're going to have to stop doing it because we're going to have wide open shots. If they see them coming, just make a pass right then. And I'm sure that's what Coach Garcia and the staff over there have talked about. All right, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Hodling will key it in. Williams, Kincaid, Fuentes, and Campbell on the floor for the Bulldogs, starting 5. And so they get it into the backcourt to Campbell. He's going to go up, put up a 2-point shot from the free throw line. It's short. Up ahead, Cavazos is going to go up and score.
Good fast break by the Cubs as they just hit him. A nice layup by Cavanis.
Get it over the top to Campbell. He's working his way down. He's going to be tripped from behind, knocked to the floor. That's going to be the second, maybe the third on number 12, Curry. I know it's a second at least. Getting ready to check in is Carpenter. He'll check in for Curry. So Bulldog basketball, Cale Hodling to key it in on the right side baseline. I'm sorry, left side baseline. I don't know why I can't get that right. Gets it into Kincaid. Swing it out top to Campbell. Now he spins into the lane. He's going to put up a shot. It's partially blocked. And then Williams, I thought he had it. It went off of him and out of bounds. So the Bulldogs just having a hard time against this swarming defense of Gaddis. As Gomez walks it across, comes up to the top of the key, or to the top of the free throw, or the 3-point line, gets it over to Brown on the baseline. He's going to put up a runner, and it's good.
So Brown has real soft touch on his shot. He's got some good moves. He handles the ball well for a big guy. Just a great player for Gaddis.
Fuentes gets it ahead to Campbell, and he's going to be fouled. That'll be the third team foul. And the coach for Clovis was agreeing with it because he stuck his knee up at him. He said, yeah. He shook his head, yes. Hodling will key it in. Gets it into Campbell. Campbell works his way against Gomez. Spins into the lane. He goes, gets the pass. Nice shot. That's the 8th point for Clay Kincaid. So Kincaid and Brown both with 8 points. The big men battling on the points lead. 16-18, Clovis up by 2. Gonna go underneath. Boy, the Bulldogs were there and they just slapped it. It went out to Brown. Gomez back to Brown. Here, look at a 3, doesn't take it. Kicks it out top, and the three-point is going to be taken by Tapia. He drains it. His second three-pointer, and the Bulldogs get it in to Fuentes. Fuentes back to and he's knocked to the ground. It's going to be the fourth team foul. That foul on number 15, so on Cavazos. Again, Hodling to key it in right over in front of the Clovis fans. Into Jet Fuentes. He's going to go around the screen, and he loses the ball. Gomez gets it, puts it up, no good, and a foul on Fuentes.
That's tough because Campbell and Fuentes are working in tandem now down on the inbound, setting picks for each other. Fuentes got around him and lost a hand on the ball. Went right to Gomez.
All right, so at the line is Gomez to shoot the 2 free throws. He was fouled on the shot, is the call. 5-point lead right now. First shot is up and good. So 6-point lead, 22-16 for the Gaddis team. And checking in for the Bulldogs for Fuentes is number 22, Sawyer Whitehead. Second shot up, and it'll be no good. And then we're going to have it didn't hit the rim. It just hit the backboard. 22-16, 6-point lead, biggest lead in the ball game for the Clovis Wildcats. As Hodling looking to get it in, he does. And spinning out of traffic is Campbell. He works his way down the floor. He's going to spin again. He's going to go underneath to Williams. He'll go up. Oh, and he missed the shot, but there's a big rebound and putback, no good. Williams gets the rebound, putback, no good. Williams again with the rebound. This time he's going to get the end one. Worked out.
Williams and Kincaid both working hard under there. Brown is just, he was jumping, turning around because they were just both getting the rebounds, putting it back up. Good job by Williams to finally finish.
And the end one, so 22-18, and we got a timeout taken by Clovis. So 2:24 to go here in the third period. The score 22-18. The Cubs leading the Bulldogs. Clifton Brown leading the way for the Cubs as he's got 8 of their 22 points. Tapia hit the first three-pointer of the game, and then he just drained one while ago to get him the biggest lead. He has 6, as does Cavazos for the Cubs, and then Curry and Gomez each with a free throw to round out their scoring. For the Bulldogs, Campbell hit a free throw, Hodling with the bucket. Trent Eglund has 5 points, and leading the way for the Bulldogs is Clay Kincaid. Stephen Williams just got that bucket. I didn't write it down, so he's got 2. And now Kincaid with 8, and Williams going to get the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, and on the fouls, 5 team fouls for the Cubs and 1 for Artesia, so we are seeing a little bit of tightening up, I think, with the refs as they are calling some of those fouls now on the Cubs.
So Williams will go to the line to shoot the and one. Bulldogs break the huddle with Hodling, Whitehead, Campbell, Kincaid, and Williams. Williams' shot is up, and it's no good. Kincaid and Brown fighting for the rebound. It's going to be called on Clay Kincaid, foul.
Tried to come over his shoulder. Brown did a good job boxing him out. Tried to come over the top of him.
All right, so the Cubs, Gomez will bring it across the timeline. Bulldogs stay in their 2-3 zone. Over to the right side to Tapia. Out to Cavazos. He's going to work his way to the left side corner. And Brown works his way in. Shot blocked by Kincaid. Teardrop over the top. Kincaid flies in. He plays above the rim as an 8th grader, which is always fun to see. He gets that rebound. Campbell up the other direction. And he will go in and score.
Nice.
Did he go in and score?
He did. Drove it all the way in. Brown came flying by, and he laid it in for the bucket.
All right, so Cavazos out top, swings it over to Gomez on the left wing, beyond the three-point line. He's going to back it up, call a play. Over to the left side to Cavazos. Whitehead quickly out on him. Keep him shooting the three. Now Brown in the corner. See if he tries to drive down the baseline again. He backs up. And he picks up his dribble, goes back to Gomez out top, swings it over to Carpenter. He's going to go back to Brown. Brown's going to shoot the three, and he knocks it down.
Brown just an all-around player, play underneath. He just hit that three. But I was going to say earlier, I don't think he's used to putting a shot up and having it swatted back at him like Kincaid did before.
Hodling from Campbell. Hodling looking to get across the timeline. Bounce pass over to Campbell. He's going to get across just in time. He goes into the lane, and he is fouled. What'd they call there?
They called a travel.
Man, these guys just keep edging their way out in front of me. All right, so Eglin checks in. Campbell will get a break. All right, so Gaddis basketball on the travel, turnover. Cavazos brings it across, swings it over the right side to Gomez. Gomez on the wing. He's going to put it on the floor, kick it into the corner. Number 12 will drive in. It's going to be a foul called travel. So the same call on the Gaddis Cubs as Brown checks back in. Tapia takes a seat.
If you're watching online, you're not here, obviously, and the atmosphere is just crazy right now. Every call is being either applauded or groaned or something.
Both.
Yeah.
One side groans, the other side applauds. Hodling has it tipped away from him and stolen. And Brown now with the ball on the right side, leading by 5. Gomez out top, 25 seconds to go. As Gomez working his way on the right side. Now he's going to back up. Whoa, almost traveled, but he didn't. Swing it over to Brown. Brown pump fakes. Good job there by Whitehead to get on him in his face. Now Gomez out top. He's going to drive into the lane. Shot blocked. Williams gets it to Hodling. Kale driving up the floor. Stop
Watch
pumping.
out.
Bounce pass to Kincaid. Now to Williams. Oh, it goes through his hands. And the shot is up, but no good. So at the end of 3, 25-20 in favor of the Gaddis Cubs. We'll be back.
Good game.
All right, it's going to be Gaddis basketball here to start the third. Bulldogs better come out of that timeout or they'll hand the ball in. So they're going to key it in right here in front of us at the press table. Starters back on the floor for the Bulldogs. Carpenter, Gomez, Curry. As Gomez working his way out top, Fuentes on him. He's going to back it up, get it over to Curry. Curry puts it on the floor, goes underneath. It's stolen away by Kale Hodling. Kale stepped in front of that pass, gets it down to Fuentes. He drives in on the left side, stop, puts it up, and in.
Nice job by Kale, first on the steal, get it down the left sideline to Fuentes, and he took it at him and scored.
Shot is going to be thrown up and good.
Gosh.
Cavazos with the bucket. That's his 8th. Williams into Kale Hodling. Kale picks up the dribble, back to Williams, swings it over to Kincaid. Kincaid back to Williams, gets it across to Campbell. He works his way on the right side, and his shot up and no good, but he's fouled as he's knocked to the floor.
The big difference here is instead of trying to set up the offense, the Bulldogs, as soon as they get it, they're going right at the basket and not giving them time to get 2 or 3 guys out on them. Campbell, Fuentes, Hodling are getting around that first guy and putting pressure down in the paint.
All right, so it'll be Campbell at the line to shoot 2. 27-22, the Cubs lead. 5:17 to go here in the ball game, barring a tie. Campbell's first shot is up and in and out, no good. Checking in will be Tapia, and checking out will be Curry for the Cubs. So Campbell waiting on the ball, gets it back from the official. And the shot is up and off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Bounce passes under Kincaid. He's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, which will be Bulldog basketball. All right, so Hodling will key it in. Bulldogs left side of the baseline will be Kale will put it in. The bounce pass, nice pass, and nice cut. And that's Fuentes with his 4th point. Bulldogs back within 3. 5:06 to go. Bounce pass underneath to number 11. There's a travel. He got away with it. Bulldogs playing some aggressive defense now, which they really hadn't, Robbie, but this second half they've been playing a little more aggressive. We got a full timeout taken by the Cubs, 27-24. Clovis leading by 3, and both teams getting more aggressive. And I think you're right. I think the Bulldogs just going to start just trying to drive straight to the basket instead of stopping and setting up once they get by midcourt.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's they're not stopping to set it up. Campbell and Fuentes especially on his floor, which is Gomez, and then there's pressure to on him. It's putting a little pressure on the defense. And this is led the whole game. Leading right now, 20. Bulldogs 4 minutes or almost 5 minutes left here. Got a great chance to come back and win this championship.
Well, the Bulldogs jumped on them. It was 8-0 Bulldogs in the first, but and then it was 11-3, and then after that, you're right, they climbed back in. It took the lead early in the second period, and they haven't relinquished it. The Bulldogs have been as close as 1 since then, but they've been down by as many as, I think, 7. So right now it's a 3-point lead, 27-24. Bulldogs down by 3. 4:56 to go in the 4th and final period, and Bulldogs coming out of their timeout. Eglin looks like he's checking in for Kincaid, and so it'll be Campbell, Fuentes, Williams, Eglin, and Hodling on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. Clovis basketball. Gomez in the backcourt. Bulldogs have changed up their defense, Robbie. They're in a man-to-man. So that may be, they may come out of it right quick. Eglin fell down, but they're not going to call a foul, so he gets up quickly. Shot is up, and it's going to be no good. Fuentes there for the rebound. Coming down the floor, he's going to get ahead to Campbell. Campbell on the right side. He backs up. Shot is going to be no good. Fighting for the rebound is Williams, and the ball comes out of there with Brown driving the floor. He's going to go up, and no good. Up high for the rebound is Eglin. He gets it to Hodling. Kale will be trapped in the backcourt. It's stripped away from him, so he can start dribbling, and then the reach on Gomez. Kale will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1, as that's going to be the 7th team foul. 27-24, 4:14 to go here in the ball game, in the championship game. 8th grade. Both of these teams, we talked about it in the beginning, 12-0 coming into this championship game. So first shot is up and good for Kale. He now has 3, and the Bulldogs within 2.
These free throws are going to be big in this 4th quarter here for both teams.
Second shot is up and good as well. So 4 points for Kale, 27-26. Cavazos brings it across. Bulldogs back in that 2-3 zone. They swing it over to Gomez. Back out to Cavazos out top. Goes over to Brown. He shoots a 3. That's off to the right. Eglin up for the rebound. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell looking, and now he's going to start driving. He looks behind him, and he does. He gets it to Eglin. Eglin will go up and 1.
Nice. That's a good look by Campbell. Down on the deep post on the left side. Eglin does a good job of soft hands, and then that left hand on that left side comes in huge for Eglin.
So the Bulldogs go up by 1, and Eglin at the line. Fuentes will get a break. Checking in for him will be Kincaid. And the Bulldogs can go up by 2 here with the and 1. Eglin now with 7 points in the ball game, and he has a chance for 8. The left-hander shot is up, and the shot is good. 29-27, the Bulldogs up by 2, 3:50 to go. Gomez looking to go around a screen by Brown. Swings it over to Brown. Brown picked up out there by Williams. Now he's going to go down the baseline. Shot is up, and no good with the rebound. And Campbell going to work his way, gets the first man, continues in, and hits dribble outside. Back around to the outside, his dribble. side. See who has it. And they're going to throw it, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Garcia. So with 3:20 to go in the ballgame, the Bulldogs have battled back and retaken the lead, 29-27. Full timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Big crowd here at capacity.
Well, and we got the headphones on. It's loud in the headphones.
Yeah, so it's really loud outside.
Yeah.
All right, so getting ready to come out of this timeout. Bulldogs basketball. Somebody got trapped. I couldn't see. Could you see who it was in the corner?
Hodling.
It was Kel. So he got trapped over in the corner, and Coach calls a timeout as he was trying to work his way out. I mean, I saw the ball kind of come out of there right as the timeout was called, so Bulldogs will maintain possession. Let's see who they bring back onto the floor here. I saw Fuentes was getting ready to check in, so I think he's coming back in. Clovis brings back out there, 5. Tapia, Brown, Gomez, Cavazos, and Curry. And no, that's number 21, Leal. And for the Bulldogs, Fuentes does check back in. Williams will get a break. So the Bulldogs looking to get it in. They do. Bounce pass out to Campbell. Underneath it goes. Wide open shot up. And it doesn't go for Eglin, but he puts it back up and in.
Good job by Eglin. He missed that first one, fought off Howard for to get that rebound, and then went up against Howard and put it in.
Gomez out top, working against the 2-3 zone. Hodling standing in front of him, gets it over to the corner. Down the baseline goes Brown. Cut off by the defense of the Bulldogs. Now Cavazos backs up. Hodling standing in front of him, cutting him off. And goes to the right side, gets it back to Gomez, down to 2:44. Back to Brown. He's going to look at the 3, doesn't take it as of yet. Going to skip pass over to number 21. His shot up, and it's going to be no good. Eglin with the rebound, looking to get it to Campbell. He does. Campbell works his way by the first man, by the second man. He's going to bounce pass it down the floor, and turnover. Lose the ball was Fuentes on the other end. Cavazos goes up and scores. His 10th point in the ball game. Kincaid will look to get it in. He gets it to Fuentes on the left side. Fuentes picks up his dribble, goes to Campbell. Campbell, they got numbers. Campbell's going to go right at the defense. He's going to go underneath Eglin, up and in.
That's a beautiful bounce pass inside. Drew Howard to him and just dumped it off to Eglin for the easy bucket.
33-29, we're under 2 minutes. Brown with the ball, backing it up on the right wing. Fuentes going out and challenging him. Now he's going to go to the baseline, gets it to Cavazos. His shot up and no good. There's Kincaid with the big rebound. He's going to get it over to Campbell. Campbell up ahead to Hodling. Kale works his way across the timeline. Oh, no foul? Yeah, there was a foul. So Hodling will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That'll be the 9th team foul. And the Bulldogs lead by 4 with 1:32 to go here in the ballgame.
Bulldogs doing a good job breaking that press, staying under control, and putting the pressure on the Cubs.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by 32nd by Artesia. So with 1:32 to go, the Bulldogs lead by 4. Cale Hodling will have a 1-and-1 when we come out of this timeout. And you said it earlier, Robbie, these free throws are going to mean a lot down the line.
Yeah, they always do in a championship game. They did in the girls' game, and they will in this one also, as they're going to have to start fouling here pretty quick to put the Bulldogs on the line. When the Bulldogs have the ball, the Bulldogs just run the clock.
And the next foul, the Bulldogs will have 2 shots, as there's 19 fouls on the Cubs at this point.
I think it's a good coaching adjustment by the Bulldog coaches coming out in the second half, as we've talked about. Instead of setting up an offense, they're just penetrating, and then they're dishing to their big guys. Because if you beat your guy, then it's somebody has to come off their man
or let you have a layup.
Yeah.
And so when the Bulldogs were having trouble getting it across half court, once they did, what you're saying is they would set up in their offense, and then they'd have trouble again. In the second half, they're just going right at them. I agree. All right, so Cale Hodling on the line. He's 2 for 2 with a 2-pointer as well. His first shot is up and good. 35-29. No, 34-29, sorry. Cale gets it back. Second free throw. It's going to be good as well. So a 6-point lead, 35-29. We're down to a minute 30. Gomez, see if they just start shooting threes, or he's going to kick it to Tapia. Tapia has hit 2 threes. He's going to go over to Cavazos. He's going to shoot the 3. Long 3 is going to be off the backboard, no good. And there's Clay Kincaid with the rebound, gets it to Hodling. And Kale will throw it down the floor. Now he throws it away. Bad pass there by Kale.
And these fans in here are like the ones on the front row are standing up, and they're 1 foot off the court. So there is no room at all.
And if you're looking over here, we got almost all the fans standing up for the Bulldog side of things. We'll take full time. So they're talking about the ball back turnover. 5-29. It is the 2 position here. 6 points for the Bulldogs with 10 to go. And again, if they can just play that good, have been playing and allowing a second shot. With our bigs, he's got 4 bigs. And so anytime we've got any combination of those 4 down on that bottom in the 2-3 zone, it's tough for the Cubs to get a rebound on the missed shot.
Yeah, I think just for me, the difference in the game is Cole Kincaid in the middle of the court. Teams drive in there in the first half, and he has 3 or 4 blocks, and not just a tip block. He sends it the other way into the bleachers. Yeah. And so now they quit driving in the lane on him, as Howard has quit already. And as we saw him take a 3-pointer, he probably doesn't take too many of those. He usually drives a lot, draws fouls, and scores. But Cole Kincaid just a force in there, along with Williams and some of the other bigs too. But Cole Kincaid's the one with the blocks.
You're right. 6'3", 8
Clay Kincaid.
Yeah, Clay. Well, Cole's his older brother. He's 6'6". 3-point shot is thrown up by Tapia. No good. Eglin has the rebound. He'll get it to the Bulldogs. They're going to get it down the floor and then hold on to it, go to the right side corner. Shot is up and good for Fuentes. His 6th point. Bulldogs now lead by 8. Shot is up and no good. And up again for a good rebound is, and then no foul called. Was stripped away from him. Gomez puts up the shot on the backside. Rebound is put up and in by number 15, Cavazos. And Kincaid to look to get it in, and he throws it away. 37-31. 3-point shot is going to be no good. Clovis gets the rebound on the backside. And we're going to have a call on the floor as Tapia was trying to drive his way into Eglin. All right, so it'll be Clovis basketball on the left side baseline.
It's only the 3rd team foul on the Bulldogs.
37-31, 21 seconds to go. They go underneath to Brown. He backs it out in the face. He's going to shoot the 3. In and out, no good. And the Bulldogs get the rebound. And that was who? Cale Hodling with the board?
Yeah.
So Cale will go to the line to shoot 2. As he got the board. 12 seconds to go, 6-point lead. And knock these down, Robbie, and it'll be tough.
Yeah, I think Cale is perfect from the line right now, too.
He is. He's 4 for 4 with a 2-point field goal, and that was the 5th foul on Tapia. He'll check out as he's going to go down and say good game to the coaching staff of the Bulldogs. Williams checks back in for the Bulldogs, gets some defensive height here. And Fuentes will take a seat. Cale Hodling at the line. He's got 6 points right now, and he's got 2 free throws coming. 37-31. First shot is up. And off the back of the rim, no good. Brown gets the rebound. And we got
2 shots, double bonus.
Yeah, double bonus. They get 2 shots. Now they get 1 shot. So Cale now 4 of 5 from the line. Has a chance here to make it a 7-point lead. Had a chance for 8, missed it off the back of the rim. Second shot is up, and this time it's good. Down to 11 seconds. Cavazos will put up a 3. It's going to be good. Goes off the backboard. We're down to 4 seconds. We don't even have to throw it in. We're going to throw it down the floor, and we're going to win this ball game. Bulldogs win 38-34. They win the championship. And the crowd hits the floor. The kids, the student section hits the floor. Bulldogs 38, Clovis Gaddis 34. All right, Robbie, we're back here. They're going to shake hands. I think they'll probably give the did they do a trophy presentation in the girls' game? Yeah.
No, they announced it.
They just announced it. All right, so let's go ahead and run down the scoring for the Cubs. Curry ended up with the free throw, so he had 1 point. Gomez also with the free throw. Tapia hit 2 threes. He had 6 points in the ball game. Well, actually, who made that last three?
Cavanis.
That's right, Cavazos. So he hit that three. So Tapia had 6 points with those 2 threes, and Brown ended up with 11 points in the ball game, one of which was a three-pointer. Their big man hit the three. The Border Conference champions, the Artesia Bulldogs, go 13-0 on the season. So they're announced as the champions. They pick up their plaque. And so back to the scoring, JoJo Cavazos led the way. He had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 points to lead the way for the Clovis Cubs from Gaddis. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Charlie Campbell ended up with 3 points. Cale Hodling ended up with 7. Jet Fuentes with 6. Stephen Williams with a bucket. He had 2. Clay Kincaid ended up with 8 points. And leading the way was Trent England. He ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points.
Eglin.
I said it again, Eglin. Sorry about that, fans. So 12 points for Eglin, as he had a monster game down on the Clovis fans are booing. Haven't seen that. All right, so the Bulldogs win, and that's going to wrap it up. Robbie, final words?
Wow, 2 teams came in today undefeated. Really, really good 8th grade boys basketball teams. And we saw a hard-fought game, and we saw the Bulldogs come from behind as they trailed the entire second half and come back and really clamp down. Saw a lot of heart and character come out, good coaching, discipline on their end, and got the lead, extended it, and then held on to that to win the game. So just a great basketball game, but also just a great win by the Bulldogs.
All right, so now we go look forward to next week. Broadcast crew, Robbie and I are going to be traveling up to Portales as the Lady Bulldogs and the Boys Bulldogs basketball team will take on the Portales Rams in the second game of district. Right now, both the boys and the girls 1-0 as they lead, as they both got the wins over Lovington. And the girls got a big win, kind of blew out the Lovington Wildcats. The boys had to fight for it, and on a last-second block shot, they get the win as Cameron Thorpe goes against the block. But the Bulldogs 1-0 now in district, both the girls and the boys, and will be in Portales Tuesday night. So if you can't make the trip, join us on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7, and or KSVPTV.com. And, of course, we'll be live streaming there and on our social media, Facebook and YouTube. All right, so on behalf of the crew, Gene Dow and Robbie Ballou, this is Joby Hodling. We want to say thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you Tuesday night.